Now I invite Justice V. Ramkumar to inaugurate the Justice Krishna Iyer Legal Studies Wing and also to introduce the chief guest, Mr. Majid Manan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
My hearty greetings to Advocate Sri M. Ashokan, seated on the presidential chair, and to our special invitee, Sri Majid Memon, Senior Advocate and former Member of Parliament. Let me also share my love and affection to every one of you, including the invited dignitaries, visible and invisible, on this online platform. Today we are celebrating the 105th birthday of late Justice V.R. Krishna Iyer, who was the Bhishma Pitamaha of the Indian judiciary. His simplicity, brilliance, and empathy for the underprivileged and downtrodden has made him the Mahatma of Indian judiciary. Although born at Vaidyanathapuram in Palakkad district, he had domiciled into Talasheri, formerly called Telicheri, of Kannur district, where he started his practice of law. Talasheri is in the erstwhile North Malabar area of the state of Kerala and was part of the Madras presidency prior to the formation of the state of Kerala. Justice Iyer was a pathfinder of modern forensic research and semantic acrobatics at his command. Justice Iyer was an innovator in the art of curial dynamism as well. This colossus has proved that the pen is indeed a fearsome weapon, mightier than the sword if handled by those who know how to use it, and that the same quill can also be a salutary prophylactic as well as a soothing curative. It has been said that Justice Krishna Iyer was one among the few Indian judges who were quoted a couple of times by the House of Lords, which is the upper house of the Parliament of the United Kingdom. I had the privilege of listening to a speech by Justice Iyer from the auditorium of the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai. The living legend was at that time a sitting judge of the Supreme Court of India. The title of the speech was The Pathology and Prognosis of Criminology in India. Judicial activism and creativity were at their best during the era of Justice Krishna Iyer. The words right to life and personal liberty in Article 21 of the Constitution of India received new dimensions at the magical spell of Justice Iyer in the case of Maneka Gandhi. Justice Iyer could not be chained or handcuffed to any of the conservative dogmas, and he believed that justice should never be a prisoner of law. I have very often heard him say, justice should never be a prisoner of law. That explains his concept of locus standi and unrestricted access to justice. There are innumerable judicial pronouncements of Justice Krishna Iyer which continue to be the glittering gems of Indian forensic archives. The next occasion when I listened to Justice Iyer was when he delivered the historic speech during the Silver Jubilee celebrations of the High Court of Kerala in the year 1981. That speech by Justice Iyer was highly critical of the snail pace crawling of the justice dispensation system in the country. The great jurist did not mince words when he said that the normal period of gestation of a case in the Supreme Court was 10 years. Some of the unpleasant realities alluded by Justice Iyer led to a contempt of court proceedings against him. Since what this insider said was the truth and nothing but the truth, the division bench of the High Court of Kerala had no hesitation to dismiss the action for contempt. It is reported in Vincent Panikulangara versus V.R. Krishna Iyer, 1983 KLT 829. They were all memorable milestones in my professional life. I do not wish to encroach into the dominion of today's speaker by highlighting the unending glories of Justice Krishna Iyer. The PRTC has rightly christened the Legal Studies Wing as Justice E.R. Krishna Iyer Legal Studies Wing. With your permission, let me formally inaugurate Justice E.R. Krishna Iyer Legal Studies Wing in the fond hope that this Saraswati Nilayam will soon metamorphose into an institute of excellence and will produce great legal luminaries for Mother India. I have a surprise in store for you in the form of performing a solemn duty of lighting the sacred lamp as a token of the formal launch of the Legal Studies Wing.